Hi, my friend. It's Pat Sloan here. So first of all, the winner of the koala chair was Roberta A. So Roberta won the chair, and the Tacony people the Koala Studios people have sent out the chair to Roberta. So congratulations, Roberta. That is so exciting. Enjoy your brand new chair. All right, so I've got a scavenger hunt for the month. Every month I do a scavenger hunt where you go and find something, whatever the topic is, in your studio, take a picture and share it over at our group, Quilts Along with Pat Sloan at Facebook. So I want you to find mug rugs. Mug rugs, your scavenger hunt is mug rugs that you've made, and share a picture of them. Let me just show you a few here that I have. And a lot of these were actually gifts. And so this is the one I just made when we were doing the matchstick. You know, I did the matchstick, and this is on my fabric. And then here are other ones that were made for me. So you can see they can be different sizes. Oh, I forgot to get the shark one. You saw the shark one the other day. That's in the other room. Threads. I don't know why there's threads here. But the cute little gnome. And this one is fun. It's double-sided. So I think this is actually the right side with the heart, and then it has this cool fabric on the back and the cute little cardinal. So today, share a mug rug or mug rugs, however many, whatever you've made. I think it'd be a very fun scavenger hunt to see what you have. All right, I do have on the calendar for the gnomes recap, but we're not doing that today. Lots of, things change. I didn't get it all organized like I want to do. So it will probably be next week, and one of the days next week. So that'll be when we do that. Fun whenever it comes. It is also New Friend Day. New friends are fabulous, aren't they? Yeah, you can tell all your stories again. They haven't heard them, right? Oh, I cracked myself up. Yes. So if you have a new friend, celebrate your new friend today. Give them a call, send them a text, send them an email. Just celebrate having new friends. Now we're going to do the Quilted Witch. So the Quilted Witch, and then a few other things after that. But the Quilted Witch is so fun. This is the pattern with Lori Holt's pattern, and it's done with Fat Quarter Shop's publisher. And so now I have a version. Let me just pop it up here. I wanted to do a little bit smaller quilt. It's not a whole lot smaller, but it's a little bit smaller, but without the witch. Something that was more autumn, so that it could be used longer term than just for the Halloween season. And so I'm going to be doing the autumn, it's the witch's garden. It's the Quilted Witch's garden. It's her autumn garden. So there'll be additional pumpkins and additional stars and leaves. I have a leaf block that you can download at the project page. But with this, there is also a cross-stitch version. Oh, I can't pick it up. A cross-stitch version, which is super cute. And they did a big old needle minder. Look at that. She's glorious. Okay, let me show you my fabrics for this project. Okay, so I'm going to open this bundle because I bought not only that, but I bought more, and then this is my background. So here's my background, and we're going to be following the book and doing the blocks just as the book is, as the project is. But when we get to the witch, instead we'll make additional stars and additional pumpkins and a leaf block and use the layout. And the layout is well, you can see half of it there. Yeah, so show here again. That's what we just were looking at, right? So there's the difference in them. But there's a lot of it that's exactly the same, of course. So I have this great fabric line called Shades of Autumn. That's perfect, right? Shades of Autumn. And it's got pumpkin color, chocolate brown, light aqua, and white. And then I'm going to use this fabric here for my background, and it's kind of a woven. It's a super cool fabric. I have used it other times, different colors of it, and it is so pretty. I'll link you to them, And it is pretty much reversible. So I do try to keep with the same side just in case the weave's a little noticeable, but you know, it happens. And so I've got oranges and creams and teals and chocolates. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Look at that, acorns. We are doing the first block in the book called the Cackle Star. I think that's really funny. They made it like the witch's cackle, right? So this is the star we're going to do. So I need to pick out fabrics for this. So here's the block, and what I think is the star points will be these two, and then the little corner will be here. Maybe I'll fussy cut the pumpkins here, 4 pumpkins, and then the center I'll do the aqua and the word text. So I'm going to cut those and lay them on the board. So I decided to switch the brown out, the dark brown, the chocolate, because this is a pretty big square. So I thought it can handle using a little bit more oomph to it than the word text. And so I'll save this for some of the smaller blocks. Okay, let's sew it up. Let me show you, point out that when you do that, you do one, square over here, sew and flip and trim. And then when you do the second one, it is quite a wide space here. It is not just a little 1/4 inch. So these float, that's what I call it. They float out here. Look at the word grateful. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so this is how it looks. It's not supposed to be down here. So it turned out pretty cute. Now I purposely did not center the pumpkins like in each spot. I just wanted enough of it so that you could see the pumpkin and let them be a little bit, random like that. And I do like having switched this out a little bit. Now I do want to tell you this background is called cross weave. It has been around, it's a mode of fabric. It's been around for a very long time. And I went and checked, and it seems that they don't make the one that I'm using anymore. I have a bunch of yardage of it, so that's why I was using it, because it worked perfectly, because I could showcase the white against it. It's called sand. They do have some that are the sort of solid, but they don't appear to have this more textured one in this this sand color anymore. So I'm sorry, but I'm still going to use it because I have like enough yardage for the project. Okay, so that guy. Now we have, so exciting. My drawing room fabric is now in stock in stores. It is hitting the stores, and the kits that we're going to do for the sew along of high tea. And there it is, high tea is ready. So you can order the kit. I don't know if we'll start towards like maybe just before Thanksgiving or just after Thanksgiving, something like that. So because you need enough time to order the fabric and get the kit and get ready to sew. But I'd like to start it in about 5 weeks. So that would maybe be right after Thanksgiving. Take it into December through and finish in January for high tea. And then after that, we will do some owl blocks with the drawing room. And so I hope you enjoy it. Yay! So exciting when it finally comes in. Now, I also want to show you some other things I was working on, including, let's take a look at that spooky box. So I have 2 things to show you here on the back side of the table. One is how I'm prepping this guy, the 4patch, the free 4patch pattern using fat quarter bundles. And I had 2 bundles of this Isabel that were 12 fat quarters in each. You need 20 fat quarters. So I took out the whites except for the one with the flag. I had to keep that one in. And so let me just show you the kind of process. So I decided that I would actually cut all of the squares for the light in the 4patch. So the light in the 4patch there, that light is they're all these. So I cut them all. And then because I am using these 2 packages of fat quarters where there are now duplicates, so I'm going to make 2 blocks from each of the fabrics. So I went ahead and sorted them all so that each stack now has both of those fat quarters in it, like this. So there's 2 of them. So I got that all folded and stacked, and I went ahead and cut 2 of them because now I can take from 1 fat quarter and cut it all. And then pretty much I had to go, I think, to the second fat quarter to cut more of the big squares and some more little squares. And then whatever I ended up with if I could, what I could, I made into 2.5-inch squares here for my project bins, my scrap bins. I keep 2.5-inch squares. And then these other little pieces go into a scrap bag, which I make these bags really, really full. And then I give them to my friend who takes them to her guild and puts them on the giveaway table. And so here we go. So I've got, this is basically 4 blocks, 2 of the navy, 2 of the paisley, and then there'll be 2 of each of these other fabrics in the collection. And so I haven't sewn them yet, but I will. And I'm using my 10-inch square. Whoops, here's the 10-inch square to cut the 8-inch squares that are needed. Those bigger squares are 8 inches. And so I've got that, which is kind of fun. So I think I feel good because I want to cut these. I mean, I want to sew these instead of sewing aqua squares for the sea glass quilt. Sea glass quilt has enough blocks for like a bed-size quilt and then extra. And so I don't really need to sew any more of those. Although if I don't have something, I just go ahead and sew them because I've got like a baby quilt size going now. Who knows, it might even be bigger. But I need these kind of projects which are mindless. I don't have to think about them. I'm not worried about too much with them. So this is the one that'll be now on the docket for that process so that I have something to sew. The other thing is I'm going to show you the spooky box, because I do want to sew. I said to the ambassadors, do I have time to make this for Halloween? There you go. Yes, you have, like, I think Laura says you have 17 days. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe not 7. I don't remember. That may have not been the right number, but whatever she told me, she told me the exact days. They're like, yeah, you have 2 weeks. Okay, so I should be sewing sashings on the critter quilt, right? But no, I'm cutting these things because that's the way we quilters roll, isn't it? That's the way we roll. So let's take a look at what was in the spooky box. Now this is a box. Oh, I don't need my tablet here. I was watching something while I was working. Get that out of the way. Okay, so these are an exclusive box to the Fat Quarter Shop. They are not the subscription ones. They are special edition. They usually do one at Halloween, one for Halloween, one for Christmas, and then they often have a third one during the year, early part of the year. So you always get a little, there we go, it's the spooky season. So you get a little cover sheet, and on the back there are coupons. So if you have gotten this box, don't forget to use your coupon. They gave you great coupons on the back here, and they're for your entire purchase, minus, like, not for sale things or whatever. There's some, things that don't get included, but definitely you can make an order that you're getting your stuff that you need, blades, backings, all kinds of stuff that we need, and to get a nice, great coupon like that's on there is awesome. Okay, it also gives you a little guide that tells you what's in here. And so let's take a look. Oh my, so there's a jelly roll from my friend Lindsay, and it is spooky fabrics. Look how cute. Okay, so I'm going to show you the project right away because, okay, I'm not going to lie, I've already looked at the box. I've already taken a peek. But look how stinking cute this is. Just look. Look at this. Oh my goodness. I am so excited. Just so excited. And I think it kind of fits. I have to check, but I might have to take maybe a row off, and I believe it fits on my coffee table. Maybe not make this outer one quite as wide, and I think it fits on my coffee table. So we'll see. Hopefully I can get the explanation mark in there. See that? I like that. Okay, but it also has other things. Look how cute. Oh, look. The cat pin. Oh, with the witch's hat. Just so cute. And I'm dying. I'm absolutely dying over the black cat pins. The black cat pins. They are so cute. Okay, I'm looking at it, but yeah, little cat faces and black pins. And then these markers for sewing, like if you need a 1/4-inch marker on your machine, or you could just use them as washi tape too, to decorate with, but they're festive. They are festive. So great. I will link you to all the things that are available. The pattern is not available. That is always exclusive to the box. And so if you missed it, you missed it. Maybe next year you'll be able to get one. There was a lot there. So if you had really wanted it, you were able to get it. It's, you know, so they were there for quite a while. But yeah, so cool. Now, I need to go cut this up. I need to cut it up. Make it happen. Make it happen. I'll just flip through them here. Look at this with the little kids and the kind of the very vintagey cat in here. And then this is a really pretty peachy orange. And then some moons. There's little bitty spiders on there. So cute. I love this. Love the softness of this plaid. And the candy corn with the little pinwheel candies. Oh my goodness. More retro-y pumpkins. And then here, this is the same on white, but there's rabbits. They're upside down, sorry. There's a cute cat there. Love this one. Love it. Love the softness of it. The candies on black, the pumpkins on black. This dot, love it. So I will link you to the fabric so you can get some of the fabric. Oh, and look at that. That is great. These would be like great basics, these plaids. Gray with black dot. There's a light gray with the candy, light gray with the pumpkins, and the figures. Okay, I just got to flip it around. Just got to flip it around. Look, the ghost, the hat with the feet. There's the rabbits in the pumpkin, and that's real retro. I mean, real vintagey. You're gonna see that. And there's, oh, look here. Look how cool this is. I'm assuming this is probably, you know, a bigger sheet of that. These are just repeated like this. I have to go take a look online and on white. So how far have I gotten on making it? So here we go. I've got the B for Boo, and I have parts of the first ghost done. So I'm working on it, you know. Oh, gotta hurry, right? I'll probably enjoy it through November. We'll see. Now the critter quilts I have worked on as well, and I have this whole row done and most of this part. So let me show you some close-ups as I was looking through that. So I do have this whole pile of greens that I pulled, and I'm just working for them right now, and then I had to go get a couple more. So I got some dots, some little ditzy print, and then I found this guy. This was a gift, and so I think definitely these little crabs have to go in there somewhere. They'll make it in. So I just trimmed down the new block that came in from our friend, and that fit perfectly. I just had to take a tiny bit off of the sides and the bottom. Use the same fabric on both sides of the butterfly. Different fabrics here. You can see that's under there. And then this is the sort of William Morris print. And I could have gone like taking this vertical or this vertical. So I went with the flower, these little flowers, and they turned out so sweet, so sweet. So I did this section with the mushroom I showed you, and now this is the butterfly, then goes into the turtle, which will have green, basically the dots over here, and then into the cat, where I'm using 2 of the half square triangles. I cut another couple of skinny ones. I actually have to go find the size of that one. But this long piece, let me show you, the 2.5 by 46, that goes all the way across here. So I'm going to break that up and use some of the other half square triangles right in here. So I cut the horse, which was like 21, I think. Yeah, so I can make it, so I've cut that. And then I need to make up another, so if that's, let's say that's 20 to make it easier, so it has to be another 26 inches of something. So I'm taking these half square triangles that were a little big, move this here. So these were a little big, there was a group of them. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So that'll be 16 inches. And then I just have to subtract that from the 26, which would be 10. So I need another 10 inches of something. And I could use the horse again, or I could just go and get something else. Like maybe I'll do something entirely different. Like maybe I'll put the strawberries. So I would have this, and then a bunch of these half square triangles. I probably just set them side by side like that. and then a strip of strawberries across. So that it breaks it up and it's not such a long looking piece visually. And so let's go along and see it as it's finished. This is sewn. I have a little bit of like a math problem here. These were supposed to be the same size, so I need to remeasure all of this and figure out why it's not right. But that's no problem. I just measure it and figure out what's going on. And then this whole strip is now sewn. See, I got some of those half square triangles. I had to trim them down. Someone asked, why don't I trim them down? I was like, well, I'm not going to trim anything until I know I'm going to use it. Because if I trim it in advance and decide not to use it, I've wasted the larger size. You can always trim them down. You can't make them bigger again. And so the next thing, I'll finish this, and then this will be next. After that, this row here, and then the top. Okay, my friends, lots of fun things today. I hope you enjoy making the Quilted Witch or her autumn garden like I am. Do a little bit different version without the witch, and pick up my drawing room fabric and get ready to sew along with me. So I love you. Mwah. Thanks for being here in the Sloan Zone. I will see you online.